Hello, and welcome to That's Why We Have Hot Dogs in the Freezer. And if you're a long-time watcher of my channel that started last year, right about the time the pandemic, right after the pandemic started, just as a way of something for me to do to keep me from going nuts. And what you may have noticed is over that year, I packed on a few pounds. I did. Now the funny thing is, back in 2018, I was on a low-carb diet and I went down to 275 pounds. And then my wife had a stroke, and she and I were both in the best health of our lives at that time. But after that happened, all of a sudden when she came home, I started cooking for her, but I didn't cook low carb for her. I cooked regular, and then all of a sudden I started eating regular too. And then the pandemic happened, and then, DoorDash happened, and it's not been pretty. So if wishes were horses, then poor men could ride. Or this can also stand for intermittent fasting. What? Fasting? You mean you're starving yourself? Not really. I'm not doing it for religious reasons, although holy crap, sometimes I get hungry. Intermittent fasting, why am I doing it? Well, let me tell you right up front that I've already lost over 10 pounds in the past 4 weeks doing this. And I'm doing it because it's easy. It's easy. Okay? Now, I want you to think about this. You're already doing intermittent fasting somewhat. If you stop eating at 9 p.m., and you don't eat again until 9 a.m., then you have fasted 12 hours. Okay? Now I'll tell you this. This is easier while I'm working because I've got other things to keep my mind occupied. But if you go from 9 p.m. to 9 a.m., that's 12 hours. Well, guess what? 9 to 10, 10 to 11, 11 to 12. If you go till 12 o'clock, so if you go till 12 noon, now all of a sudden, that's 3 more hours. Now you have fasted 15. Okay? Now, granted, most people stop eating before 9 p.m. Realistically, I don't usually eat after 4 o'clock or 4:30. So, let's redo that math real quick. If I stop eating at 4 p.m. and then at 4 a.m. I've hit my 12 hours. Okay? What happens if I don't eat again until, say, 11 o'clock? Okay? 11 o'clock in the morning. Now remember, you get up at 4 or 5 o'clock, even 6 o'clock for some people, not me, because I start work at 6. But if you go from 4 p.m. until 11 o'clock the next day, that's 4 to 5, 5 to 6, 6 to 7, 7 to 8, 8 to 9, 9 to 10, 10 to 11. That's 7 hours. You just fasted 19 hours. It's not that hard to do. They say that your benefits start happening at 16 hours. So you could back off that 7 hours a couple hours. You could eat at 10, 9 a.m. I'm pretty sure most people could do that. It's not much of a stretch. Okay? Well, anyway, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing with intermittent fasting. And I've been doing it now for about 4 weeks, I believe. I'll see if I can't check in with y'all periodically to let you know what's going on. Hopefully you'll just be able to tell. I can tell you this much. I had already gone and bought a larger pair of shorts, and I was disgusted. And I started into this, and the larger pair of shorts is hanging back in the room now. I'm back to the other shorts, and I was like 3 holes in my belt. I'm down to 1 hole now, just by intermittent fasting. Now, I still don't use sugar in my coffee. And by the way, you can drink black coffee while you're fasting. So if you're talking about, oh, I'm going to miss my coffee, don't put the cream and sugar in it. You'll be fine. So anyway, this has been my intermittent fasting episode. I hope you liked the episode. You probably didn't, but if you did, please like and subscribe. Click on my little face over here. Maybe hit the little reminder bell in YouTube there so you get a notification whenever I have another video. So until next time, hopefully you'll see less of me. Bye.